Hello my diamond art friends, my name is Eileen and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you for your continued support and friendship. For this video, I just wanted to complete this owl. As you can see, I still have a little bit more to do. And then I wanted to complete the tray. So it's actually the owl tray. I've also started putting the wood base together for it. I had to use some wood glue, and I'll explain when we get to that portion. But let's go ahead and start finishing this up so we can put it all together and I can show the final product. So I just have where the eye is right here to do. So let's go ahead and I will go ahead and get that part hopefully finished up. Ooh, sorry to bump you fairly quickly. And then we will put the wood, put it all together and see how it turns out. I started this one a couple days ago and actually stopped doing the square canvas that I'm working on so I could get this one done. Oh, don't want it to fly away. I thought maybe getting this one done would be a good video just to show like finishing it up and getting the pieces together. I am kind of glad I started looking at the wood frame for it and realizing that the screws were not long enough that were provided to really hold it together properly. So I did take some of the wood glue that I have here and get, the sides done besides, what's left. And I am still going to add wood glue to those also to get them to hold. I'm not disappointed because obviously it's from a budget company. I don't, but I would like it to be able to not fall apart, which if I did not use something to adhere the sides and had used their screws, it would have fallen apart and it would have been kind of sad. I mean, I get that maybe it's for decoration, which is fine, but you still would like it to stay together. But we'll get this together, finished up, and then I'll get those together. We'll see how it turns out and if it's going to be something that I'm going to plan to keep or not. This was the tray that I bought from Outdoor Tide. So this is probably the first Outdoor Tide completion from anything that I bought from them so far. I mean, it's this canvas, whatever it is. I don't even call it a canvas, I guess. This is just a very sticky, it's got great stick, so I have no complaints that way. It's come together fairly nicely. The colors are beautiful. And once I can get all of these done, we can go to the next thing. Maybe I should have done more before I decided to film the video. I don't know. I was kind of waffling about how much I should have done before I started completing this workup video. But have any of you guys completed something like this, and how did you feel it came out? Where did you purchase it from? How did you feel about like the overall project when it was done? I'm actually going to look into, I think maybe getting, I saw Diamond Peta, she showed some I want to call them decals that you can put around like mason jars. I watched one of her videos and she showed those. I would think that they would be really nice, and it would be a nice little decoration. I don't know about, you know, I don't know about drinking out of it. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't personally think that that would work. You wouldn't be able to probably wash it, but it'd be a nice little decoration. Like if you had like a mason jar and you were even like saving your drills like as something pretty to look at instead of throwing them out. That might be interesting. So I do have some of those in my Temu cart. I've got several things in there. Just gonna get, I think, a couple things at a time. As I mentioned before, I don't do large hauls. I just get like a handful of things at a time. Just so, you know, one, you know, I'm not really overly spending. And also I'm going to try to decrease how much I'm actually buying from them. Not for any other reason other than, you know, just trying to use up what I have and kind of being mindful that I need to use what I have on hand. It isn't about like how many things you show. I don't think it, you know, the purpose of me buying things is to actually do them. So, you know, maybe thinking about what I buy and when I'm going to do it versus, oh, that's really nice. I think, you know, it would be good to show it on my channel and then never do it. I don't want to do that unless I'm able to do something like goodie boxes or friend mail or whatever, which, as I mentioned in my whip and chat, I'm looking into doing. But, yeah, this one's working up really nice. I can just get going a little bit faster. I single place like everything on this one, so you probably could multi-place in some areas, but I just felt like with all the, like the curving and whatever of the, you know, the drill placement, that probably wouldn't be the best idea to do that. And I also forgot to mention in my last video that today is also my sister's birthday. So today is Friday, December 22nd, and my oldest sister, Melissa's birthday is today. And I did also kind of send her a text and wish her a happy birthday. So it would be kind of not right to recognize my beautiful niece's birthday without recognizing that today is also my oldest sister's birthday. And how very lucky every day I've been to have my siblings and to have grown up with my 4 sisters and 2 brothers. I am so glad that we had a big family and still a lot of love for all of us, for one another. I don't know how my parents raised all of us, but we all had clothes and food to eat and a roof over our head and a lot of love. So yeah, it was kind of nice growing up in upstate New York, next to a farm. Dad's vegetable garden every summer. He'd have us go out and help him. He would take like a little can and some gasoline, not gasoline or kerosene. I think it was gasoline. And he would put a little bit of that in the bottom of a tin can for, like, you know, vegetables, and have us go out with him and pick potato bugs off his potato plants. That was gross. But whatever. I can remember doing that, and I'm not upset about it. We had lots of vegetables, going out in the garden and snapping a pea or a green bean off the vine and eating it without washing it off. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. My sister actually, we also had a cow. My sister used to ride it like a horse. My sister Patricia, she used to ride that cow like it was a horse. And I think somewhere there's a picture of her on the cow. Anyway, so almost done, and then I will stand up and get this done the rest of the way, and hopefully get it together and it won't take too awfully long. So now we just have the last little color right there. I'm gonna look it over to make sure I didn't miss any spots, which I don't think I have, but just to be certain. 7, it's the last one. And then I'll also bring out the camera as well, so the video, so that we have more room to work. But I was thinking about sealing this, but I don't know if it's going to be covered by that plexiglass stuff, if it would be necessary really, just to see. But there we go, that part's done. So I am going to go ahead and move the chair and pull this out so it's done. You can see it's done. Ooh. Nice shine. Just gonna move this stuff out of the way, and then I'm gonna take this because we're gonna follow the directions. It did come with directions. Let me bring this out a little bit more. Did come with directions on how to put it together, so I'm hoping it does allow me to put it together. Slide this one into the bottom. That doesn't want to stay. Keeps popping out. Well, let's go ahead and put the plexiglass on there. Just gonna peel both of these sides off and see if maybe getting it all together and kind of that way will do something. I guess. Okay. So I have it with the plexiglass. I'm now going to see about getting the last piece kind of connected, and then using the screws. As I mentioned, the screws weren't really long enough, but I may use some wood glue if I have to. But this actually looks like that. It came together just fine. So I'm gonna get the screws. These screws are actually not long enough, so I think what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of wood glue and just kind of, I don't know if it's gonna work, so we'll see. Just squirt a little bit of wood glue in the hole there and take, I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. And taking the screwdriver, I probably should have thought this part through a little bit better, but that's all right. I'm a work in progress. Oh boy. All right, there's that one. I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm just gonna bring this down just a little bit. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on where the screw is supposed to go, and hope that it does okay. you can see my little patch job I did over on the other side for the, come on. Suppose I could get the electric. I wonder if I need to. I don't want to though. I want to use the pieces they gave me. Oh, there it goes. I do have a battery operated so I'm just going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put a little dab of glue. I would probably recommend doing something to kind of sealing the screws in to make them a little more secure, or if you have better, longer screws. I did not, so I kind of just went with what I had, which was the wood glue, which I'm hoping will work just as fine. There it goes. And let's see if I can get it a little, yeah, and then one more little dab of the glue. And there it goes. Sorry. Just trying to make sure that that was getting in the, didn't mean to be silent. I was just trying to make sure that it was actually kind of clinging to the wood there. But yep, there it is. Done. Let me see. Sorry about the glare. Yeah, nice and done. Here is that. I mean, I don't know what you would put on there. I think it is something just to kind of decorate. Super cute though. It's an owl. Like I said, if I'm going to get another one, I probably either need to invest in longer screws or continue using the wood glue. But it is something that I would purchase again. I did purchase this from Outdoor Tide. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't considered subscribing, please consider subscribing. And please make a comment. Let me know if you liked it. Put an owl in the comments, a heart, anything. So I know if you liked it or not. And if you feel like sharing this video, feel free to share. I hope everybody has a nice day or night, whatever it is for you. Take care. Happy diamond painting. And until my next video, bye.